Hey, this is Natasha Lara Lewis, and welcome to week 3 of the CSA. It is coming along. We have a couple of new things I want to share with you from our box and give you some ideas for some recipes. So we do have those beautiful turnips. Oh, I've just been enjoying these so much. These are those Hakurei turnips. I've actually been pronouncing it wrong. I just learned that. Hakurei turnips, and they are sweet, crunchy, delicious. They make a wonderful pickle. I love them raw, and they are just great chopped up and made into like a slaw or something like that. They're also really good added to a curry or a stir fry, and of course you can use the greens as well. So we'll put a few more recipes in there. These also store really well. The best way to store them is to take and just simply cut off the top to about here, and then put your roots in a container, and then the leaves of course store in a bag with a paper towel in them, and you can use those as well. All right, I am very excited about this most lovely baby Boc Choi. These are so cute and perfect. I just think they are so beautiful, and the whole little patch of these is so fun. I also love the fact that they have these green stems. So these are really good added at the very last minute to a stir fry or a saute. They also can be grilled, where you would take and cut it in half lengthwise and just brush on a little sesame oil and grill it just like really super briefly on either side, and that's really tasty as well. And they also great for ramen or you know, any sort of curry or stir fry, that kind of thing. But I just think they're so cute and they're so beautiful. I mean, look at, they're like the size of your hand. They're so adorable. We'll have some larger Boc Choi as the season goes on as well, but I thought it'd be fun to start with those cutie pies. So we've got our lettuce mix that has a couple of different kinds of lettuce plus spinach, and I don't know what is causing some of these little sparkles on the greens. We've had quite a few of the items this week where they've just had these little sparkles, little flecks and freckles on them. I don't know if it's the heat or what is causing that, but we've got a few little freckles, so you know, enjoy that. We've got kale mix as well. Now, if you haven't tried kale chips, really encourage you to do kale chips. You want to just take and wash your leaves, dry them, pat them dry, olive oil, and then a really hot oven, and just, you know, cook them till they're crispy. Put some seasoning salt on top. They're so delicious. Believe me, you'll just be eating them right off the pan. They won't even make it into storage, and that is such a great idea for the kale and a fun way to eat it, and just something delicious. So kale chips for the win. We've got cilantro this week. I just think the cilantro is like the perfect size and shape right now. Oh my gosh. So I love to add fresh cilantro to even just regular jarred salsa. It takes it up a notch. I also added cilantro to a Asian slaw this week, which I made with the Napa cabbage and the scallions and some radishes I had and some turnips, and I just added all that together, and then I used the Brianna's brand cilantro lime dressing, and it was so delicious. We normally do a very traditional coleslaw, and that was just so yummy. So that cilantro is going to be wonderful. Now I would suggest to store it, take the rubber band off, wrap it in a paper towel, dry paper towel, and store it in the fridge. Your greens are always going to benefit from getting a dry paper towel just slipped inside the bag, and that helps to absorb any extra moisture. And other things get stored in a glass container, plastic container, or as a Ziploc bag, again with a paper towel in there. Those delicious scallions, we are starting on a new crop this upcoming week of scallions. We try to succession plant, so we have things coming along all the time, and so we'll be having lots of these. But our actual real onions are getting big. Our real onions are about like this big right now, so very excited about that, and hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll have a debut of them as well. That delicious Napa cabbage, these I just love so much. I love it added to a salad. It adds a little bit of crunch. Also makes the most delicious coleslaw. And kimchi, if you're feeling adventuresome, make some kimchi with that. And last but not least, we are just gonna keep on with that rhubarb as long as we have it around. We are very excited, and if you haven't made all sorts of sweet rhubarb things, which of course we all love, try a savory rhubarb. I'm gonna pass along a recipe that Riley tried while he was camping this week. He shared it with me for a rhubarb curry. Really different, really interesting, but you know, something to try if you're kind of wanting to be a little bit more adventuresome. But for me personally, I love the Krusteaz cake mix. I am a cook, I'm not a baker, and so for me, I take and add this to the Krusteaz coffee cake, and I just put the chopped rhubarb in with the cinnamon sugar crumbles, and it is so delicious. It is definitely a request we get all the time. So makes really good muffins or really good cakes. So yeah, gotta balance all that good greenness and healthiness with a little bit of comfort food, right? So that is box 3 of the CSA. I hope you enjoy the variety. I love all the different colors, and it has a change from week to week. Next week we are hoping to debut some peas, and possibly beets are on their way. Lots of fun things coming in through the garden. So enjoy all your goodies. So much variety, so much color and flavor, and happy cooking. Have a wonderful week. Thanks. Bye.